Hello friends, welcome to Audiobook Daily. Today we'll talk about Be Excellent at Anything by Gomes and T.S., published in 2010. Ria had always been known as the high achiever in her office. The person who handled more projects, worked longer hours, and seemed to always be on. But in reality, she was drowning. Her mornings began with coffee and anxiety. Her afternoons were a blur of tasks she barely remembered completing. Her evenings were spent staring at her laptop long after everyone else had logged off. Her weekends? Mostly recovering from exhaustion she pretended didn't exist. One night, after finishing yet another 12-hour workday, she sat in her car too tired to drive. Her chest was tight, her thoughts cloudy, and she whispered to herself, "There has to be a better way." The next morning, while scrolling through articles on burnout, she stumbled across a quote. "Manage your energy, not your time." Tony Schwartz. The line struck her. So she picked up a book she had heard about but never read. Be Excellent at Anything. She didn't realize it then, but that single decision would transform her entire life. Be excellent at anything. The authors reveal a powerful truth. Peak performance doesn't come from working more. It comes from managing your energy across 4 dimensions: physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. You can only perform at your best when all 4 are aligned. 1. Physical energy, the foundation of performance. Most people try to squeeze more into their day, but the real secret is restoring the body. The book emphasizes sleep is non-negotiable. Movement boosts creativity, eating right stabilizes energy, taking breaks prevents burnout. The authors introduce the concept of pulse and pause, working intensely for 90 minutes and then taking a break. Just like athletes train in intervals, high performers should work in rhythms. When your body is energized, everything else improves: focus, mood, discipline, creativity. 2. Emotional energy, the fuel of performance. Emotions shape how we show up. The authors emphasize positive emotions expand thinking. Negative emotions drain willpower. Emotional awareness prevents reaction-based mistakes. The key habits include practicing gratitude, breathing exercises during stress, avoiding emotional triggers, reframing negative situations, connecting with others sincerely. When you learn to regulate your emotions, you stop reacting and start responding with intention. 3. Mental energy, the power of deep focus. Modern life is filled with distractions. Most people never reach their real potential because they are mentally scattered. The book introduces strategies to sharpen focus. Single tasking, working in deep focus blocks, minimizing digital interruptions, doing the hardest task first, leaving creative space for reflection. Your brain needs structure, calm, and clarity to excel. Mental excellence is not about knowing more, it's about focusing better. For spiritual energy, the purpose behind performance. This dimension is not religious, it's about meaning. Performance becomes excellent only when aligned with purpose. The authors encourage discovering your core values, aligning work with what matters, saying no to what drains you, doing tasks that fulfill you, setting goals that reflect who you want to be. When your actions match your values, work becomes energizing rather than exhausting. The core message: energy, not time, is the ultimate currency of success. Manage it wisely, and you can perform with excellence and joy in every area of life. Weeks passed, and Ria implemented what she learned. She slept earlier, worked in focused intervals, scheduled breaks, and practiced gratitude. She limited unnecessary tasks, said no more often, and aligned her goals with what genuinely mattered to her. Her coworkers started noticing. She wasn't stressed anymore. She wasn't overwhelmed anymore. She wasn't exhausted anymore. One day her manager asked, "How did you suddenly become so calm and efficient?" Ria smiled, remembering how broken she once felt. "I stopped trying to manage my time," she said. "I learned to manage my energy." And for the first time in a long time, she felt excellent, at work, at home, and at life. Thank you for listening. See you in next Audiobook Daily.